Hi, I'm Angelo Arroyo. I'm a discovery technician at DeBoer's Auto. I'd like to share a little bit about myself today. My journey into the automotive industry starts with my father. Um, every weekend I used to be with him. He was always in a garage. Um, he always had classic cars and worked on them with him and his friends, and I was always there watching. What led me to join DeBoer's Auto is I have um, I've been looking for something different after 9 years in my previous job. And what they bring to the table is really what I was looking for to further my education in the automotive industry and further hone my skills and show that I can be a lot more than what I was asked to be in my previous job. Learning how to diagnose. In the beginning, it was a lot of tires and brakes and oil changes. And then after 3 years, I started getting more into the diagnostic side. Um, I've been trying to learn more, and every year I'm learning more. And definitely here has been great. I've learned a lot in my short time here. So some of the biggest challenges I faced are speed. So where I came from before, speed wasn't really a big factor. But now here, it is a big factor because I'm dealing with customers and people's personal cars, personal vehicles, and I really would like to be more efficient and faster. And I think being here helps me do that. And I think that's one of the biggest challenges is efficiency and speed. Competition is great, not just for practice, but for getting better with speed and being more efficient on everyday tasks. So I've only worked in one other area for repair, and it's auto. It's also automotive. I worked in the rental industry, where I was a technician there for 9.5 years, and it's way different. Over here, there is higher expectations and um, more clear-cut end goal and what I want to do and want to be. And I really do enjoy my time here, and I think I'm better for it. What sets DeBoer's apart from other auto shops is the fact that not only is teamwork the biggest thing here, is that the training and the just shown from the leadership that they want us to excel and continue to grow our knowledge in our craft shows a lot of faith in us, and it gives us a really positive outlook on where we are as technicians. What I like more about working in an independent shop than a corporation would be that I have one one boss, and he has a clear view of what he wants to do and where he wants to go with the company. Whereas in a corporation, you have many bosses and you go in many different directions. So one of the main tools I use are definitely ratchets and wrenches. Those are that's the most used tools I use on a daily basis. Then after that would be impact gun, impact socket. You're gonna need those every day to be a technician for sure. In terms of what tools we use in discovery would be the Roxy, and it shows you any codes that are pending, shows you the VIN. It's a very good tool to start with that diagnostic process, and then from there we use TPMS tools. The most important skill I believe technicians need today is problem solving. I believe that is one of the main skills needed to diagnose, and not just diagnose, that if you run into an issue you're not seeing, that you didn't see coming, you're able to overcome it with your own skill and know-how. And it's very important to be able to overcome any obstacle as a technician, because it saves you a lot of time and the customers a lot of money. So for me personally, when it comes to keeping up with the technology in the automotive industry, is that I get very interested in the new vehicles, and like with Tesla, for instance, is something that I've worked on for 3 years, and that was due to me being intrigued and seeing what can be done to these cars. And it goes same for Polestar. I've worked on those as well, and I saw that it's very important to keep up with those type of cars, because you never know what new technology is coming, whether it be electric, hybrid, any of the 8, 6, 4, even 5-cylinder engines. There's always a new setup, and it's something we always got to be on top of, because if we're not on top of it, we're going to end up being stuck, and we don't want that. An area I like to specialize in when it comes to the automotive industry is I feel like I'm really honing my skills in the EV side, and that's somewhere I can see myself continuing to thrive. But I also want to be very good and very skilled at engine diagnostics. Very important to me to get those two things. Those are my goals as a technician, to be a master at both of those crafts. And advice I'd give to someone who wants to be a technician is to make sure they love it. Like, it is something that you have to remember that there's going to be a lot of bumps, there's going to be mistakes made, and there's going to be a lot of good things that come out of it, a lot of praise, and you have to love what you're doing to do it for a long time. If you don't love it, then you may think you want to do it, but then a couple years pass by and then you end up regretting it. So you have to love it, and that would be my only advice. If they love it, they'll figure the rest out. So one main thing that customers can do to avoid major repairs down the road is to keep up with their oil changes. That is your main, that's the blood of the engine. That's what you need to keep the car running. Without that, engine will lock up and you're looking at a lot of money and probably another car. Other than that, you gotta keep your fluids, keep them full. If you see your coolant's low, make sure it's filled, or check to see with a technician if you have a leak somewhere. Give us a call at 973-786-3030, or find us online at www.autorepair.shop.